Hey, Hello, happy holidays, and welcome to the Lincoln Theater Live. My name is Roger Geetson, and I want to give a thanks to our sponsors tonight. They're the people that make this happen. Don Wick, Margaret and Alan Bird, Cindy and Steve Olszewski, Dimensional Communications, and Logan Creek. I'd also invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and chat tonight with our artist. But now, please turn off your cell phones. No flash photography. Note the fire exits. And please welcome to the Lincoln stage, Brittany Collins.
That's the sound of one hand clapping. What that sounds like. Thanks for having me, everybody out there in virtual Lincoln land. My name's Brittany Collins. This is my good friend Dylan Walsh. And he has graciously agreed to join me on this stage tonight. Although he did have to wear a mask because he is on the run from the law. And for his own protection and yours, no one can know his real identity. That's actually his pseudonym. So we're gonna play some original songs for you, if that's all right. And I thought that I would start with one of the older songs that's still in my set. This song is actually a song that I wrote around the time that Dylan and I first played together, and it's called Demons, and I hope you like it.
Oh, my baby.
Yeah, that song is called Demons. I hope you guys like it. For people who have seen me play before, and hopefully that's at least some of you, that'll be a familiar tune. But I also have a lot of brand new songs in my set tonight that I'm really excited to play for y'all. This next one is not a brand new one, but it is one that I wrote about a year ago. And I always like to say that this song is about building a longer table instead of a taller fence. And it was inspired by a woman that I met, a local woman, who was a little down on her luck, and inspired me to write this song for her. And it's called Adria because her name was Adria, and I hope you like it. Adria, you're cold and all alone, and I'm so sorry, girl. Life has been so cold to you, and Adria, I wrote this one for you. From the front seat of your borrowed pickup truck, asked if I could spare some change. From the lines upon your face, I could tell that life has not been kind to you. And I ask you where you're going, where you're from, and you smile at me and say some other place. Oh, your smile is so shy, and I am finding I cannot say bye to you. And oh, I know, Adria, oh, I can see your eyes, they shine. And now might not feel like your time, but share with me your story, and I'll share with you my bread and my wine. Share with me your story, and I'll share with you my bread and my wine. As we talked, I wonder where your life had gone. If your mother's out there missing you today. Oh, your smile, it could break me when I ask you, would you like some food to take? And you tell me you're not helpless, you're just waiting for that tide to go your way. Unkind, but share with me your story, and I'll share with you my bread and my wine. Share with me your story, and I'll share with you my bread and my wine. Did you ever find some shelter, Adria? Did you find a place to rest your weary head? I wonder, will I cross your path now, Adria? Did your mother ever find out where you stay? Is it too late? Is it too late? 'Cause oh, I know can see your eyes, they shine. Oh, I know, Adrian, life, it can be so unkind. So share with me your story, and I'll share with you my bread and my wine. Share with me your story, and I'll share with you my bread and my wine. Yowza. Well, thanks to everybody for tuning in. I'm going to look over here and see who we got. Sweet. We got Taylor on the stream, of course, because she's amazing. She's keeping everybody in check. And we got Bev, who says she saw me in May. That must have been like the only show that I played this year. Yeah, that must have been like right in the in-between time when things were kind of open, but not really. Oh, or a live stream. Maybe Bev saw my live stream. I guess we will never know. Or we will if she says so in the chat. So Bev, let me know in the chat where you saw me. And thanks for tuning in. Thank you, everybody who tuned in tonight. For those of you who tuned in late or stumbled upon this live stream and don't know where you are, maybe you hit your head and you're confused. My name is Brittany Collins, and I'm playing a set of originals tonight. And this next song that I'm going to play is a brand new one, a little bit of a sappy, lovey-dovey one that I wrote very recently. A lot of the songs I'm going to be playing tonight are brand new ones, and this one is as well. It's called Lighthouse, and I hope you like it. I knew I love you from the start, like two ships passing, found my heart in the darkness, oh, in the darkness. Your smile shines bright, but your words cut deep. I will swim those waters, take the lead, if you'll have me. Oh, will you have me? Just be my lighthouse in a winter storm. I'll be the firewood that keeps you warm. Oh, won't you guide my way in my darkest hour? Just be my lighthouse, my lighthouse. I reach for you and you turn away. The sky was cloudless, now it turns gray. It's a new day. It's a new day. Just be my lighthouse in a winter storm. I'll be the firewood that keeps you warm. Oh, won't you guide my way in my darkest hour? Just be my lighthouse, my lighthouse. Won't you darkness? You don't always have to know what to say. That song was called Lighthouse, as you may have been able to ascertain by the title and by the lyrics. Oh, Bev saw me at Farmstrong. That's amazing. That would have been a real fun show. I like playing at Farmstrong. There are a lot of lovely people. You know, for such a small place, Skagit County is really big on the arts. They certainly support their artists here, and it's a wonderful place to live if you're an artist. And I certainly appreciate the Lincoln supporting me and supporting artists. And if you want to support us and support the Lincoln, please donate to the live stream tonight. All the proceeds are being split between us and the theater. So we appreciate it, and we know they appreciate it. It's been you know, being in the arts has always been a little bit of a labor of love, and you know, not a whole lot of people get into it for the money, but it's times are harder than usual now, and we certainly appreciate the support of fans of the arts. So thank you for tuning in and for your support. And if you don't have any money, and you don't know how to support the stream, sharing the stream is always a good place to go. Because I always say sharing on social media is free, and it is also very, very helpful. And subscribing, thank you. Yeah, so definitely follow me. All of my handles on everything pretty much are Brittany Collins Band. Follow the Lincoln Theater on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube so that you can watch more of these because they're super fun. And the next song that I'm going to play is not brand new, but I wrote it probably right before quarantine happened, so I haven't gotten to play it a whole lot live. And this song is called Two Worlds. And this song was kind of one that I wrote a little bit about, you know, being from the sticks and really enjoying where I live, but also really loving the city and everything that it has to provide, including supporting the arts and being the place that I spend a lot of my time as a musician and an artist. And, you know, everybody likes to tell you that you gotta, like, pick one or the other. You know, you can only like one thing or the other, and I don't think that that's true. So this song is one that I wrote about that. Take the bus halfway home from the city, then drive till the cars become trees. Buildings and lights sure are pretty, but this mountain is home to me. And I'm living in two worlds, got the wind in my back. So show me your city lights, take me down that dirt track. I'll be wandering these hills forever, just as soon as I pack. I've been driving these roads since 16 years old, when the music was the language I'd speak. Just me and the wheel, and a show that makes me feel like I'll never grow old, you see. 'Cause I'm living in two worlds, got the wind in my back. So show me your city lights, take me down that dirt just as soon as I pack. I'll be driving these roads for the rest of my life, searching for something I may never find. Don't tell me to slow or shorten my stride and my time, 'cause these hills I'll wander till I die. So that song was called Two Worlds, and yeah, I think it's a pretty cool one. I like it a whole lot. Hope you liked it a lot. If you're from Mount Vernon, the hill that I'm talking about in that song, I live up on Little Mountain, and you know, that's my hill. And every time I'm heading home, I always look up and see my hill, and I know that I'm almost home, and it's you know, it's a good feeling. I like being from here. Yeah, we got a couple of people hanging out in the feed. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And I hope you're enjoying the set. I hope it's sounding okay. I know. It's really weird playing to an empty room, although the Lincoln Theater has done a beautiful job of filling out these seats with crash test dummies, so we don't feel too lonely. This next song is a song. Oh, they turned the lights on, so now I have to look at the audience. This next song is called Somebody, and it's about me. All I ever wanted was to be somebody. I've been turning stones, trying to find myself. Someone once said we're not born to be happy. What's the point of living for someone else? 'Cause I'm a late bloomer and an old soul. I'm always looking for change, but I'm scared to let go. I'm the bravest coward that you ever will see. And if you like this song, then maybe you're a little like me. There's a voice inside my head that says nobody can see me. What if when they're looking, all they see are flaws? I come from wounded people who did damage to me. My daddy didn't love me, so I'll take applause. 'Cause I'm a late bloomer and an old soul. I'm always looking for change, but I'm scared to let go. And I'm the bravest coward that you ever will see. If you like this song, then maybe you're a little like me. Said I'm a late bloomer and an old That song was called Somebody, and I guess I kind of lied. I said that song was about me, but I think it's really about all of us. You know, I think if we're honest with ourselves deep down, we're probably all afraid that, you know, we're not important. But that's not true. You know, I think that one thing we've learned from this pandemic is that one person in your life can make a huge difference, and you know, just a small group of people can make a huge difference in your life, and I think we're learning what we mean to each other, and all of that wishy-washy, sappy stuff about missing our friends and our families right now. But I know that it's all going to be worth it when we finally get to come back together, and everybody's happy and healthy and ready to party. So this next song is actually another new one. This is a brand new song, and I actually wrote this song. I was inspired to write this song when I was invited to sing at the Women's March earlier this year. And, you know, this year's been kind of a strange one for everybody, whatever your beliefs or politics or anything else like that are. And but I wrote this song about a lot of the weird stuff that's been going on, and it's called Stolen Land. From the moment she could walk, she was told to sit back down. And from the moment she could speak, they said not to make a sound. But she had so many questions. She's looking all around. What's the cause of your silence when they draw the battleground? And how can anyone be illegal on stolen land? I wouldn't have to raise my fist if you would take my hand, and we wouldn't have to march and sing if you would understand. All we really want is love from our fellow man. All we really want is love from our fellow man. Oh, they tell you not to question your place in the line, but the ones who sit in power, they take more every time, while we fight for the remnants. Take what we are assigned, blame the ones at the bottom. Their needs just don't align. But how can anyone be illegal on stolen land? I wouldn't have to raise my fist if you would take my hand, and we wouldn't have to march and sing if you would understand. All we really want is love from our fellow man. All we really want is love from our fellow man. And how can anyone be illegal on stolen land? I wouldn't have to raise my fist. You would take my hand, and we wouldn't have to march and sing. You would understand. All we really want is love from our fellow man. From our fellow man. Heck yeah. So that song's called Stolen Land. It's a brand new one. Still a work in progress. Working on a lot of new songs, actually. That's you know, one of the hidden blessings, I guess, of everything that's been going on. Is that I've been doing a lot of writing. I know a lot of musicians are doing a lot of writing. I think we're gonna see a lot of hopefully really good albums coming out of this pandemic. We've already seen a couple of really good albums coming out of this pandemic, but I think we're going to see a whole lot more. And maybe even one from me. Who knows? We'll see if there's any live venues to play it in once all this is over. Thanks, Nikki. I'm glad you liked Stolen Land. That's my grandma, for everyone who's wondering. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm not going to pretend. My grandmother comes to all my shows, and I'm incredibly lucky to be able to say that. And now especially, she comes to all my virtual shows. She ain't got nothing going on. She's just hanging out at home watching me be a fool up here. But, you know, that's one of those things, you know, if there's one person in this world I can make happy, I'm fine with it being my grandmother. If I only got one fan, that's all right. This next song is a song that I wrote actually a while ago. A little bit of a love song to the Northwest. And it's called The Great Northwest. I was raised in a place called the Great Northwest, whose valleys I often know. And when I grow tired of oceans and trees, I'll set out for the road. Oh, I'll travel to cities that spin like the sea, and I'll travel those back country roads. And when I grow weary, weak in the knees, I'll always come back to this place I call home. Oh, my home. And I'll wander till I wither, till my bones can take no more. Will you be here when I return? My soul has turned to stone. Oh, stone. Oh, my mother, she raised me to be strong and free, but tied herself like a stone. I'm not destined to follow, but go where I'm free, and I'll never be free of this place I call home. It's my home. And I'll wander till I wither, till my bones can take no more. Will you be here when I return? My soul has turned to stone. Stone. I was raised in a place called the Great Northwest, whose valleys I often roam. All right. Silver Bullet Sports Fishing is watching us. That's Matt. Well, thanks to everybody for tuning in, and especially thank you to anybody who donated. That is incredibly kind of you, and it goes to a really good cause because it's supporting me and my shoe habit. No. Actually, it's Dylan and his shoe habit. But no, really, it's helping just a little bit to support us and the crew here at the Lincoln. And the Lincoln Theater has been here in Mount Vernon for I don't know how long, but a lot longer than anyone in this room has been alive. So, we'd like to keep it going. The next song that I'm going to play is a song called The Journey. And this is one of those ones that it's an older song, but I have been, spending some time doing some listening to older songs and updating them. And this is one of those songs. So it's an older song, but we've got some updated verses for you. So I hope you like the new and improved version of The Journey. Shook me from my shell, tore me from my reverie, and you tore the trees from the ground. Ooh, I've been lonely. Don't shine in the sky till the night is through. It's been 7 years, you're still by my side. I know how we've grown together and built this life in stride. So I'll take your hand, walk in the light, and I'll do what I can to be the one you hold every night. Ooh, I've been lonely. Ooh, Good enough for government work. I would indeed. Well, thank you so much to everybody for tuning in and to the crew for being here and for doing everything that they can to adapt to regulations and keep us safe so we could still play a super fun set for y'all. Taylor said that the Lincoln turns 100 years old in 2024. That's old. That's real old. I don't know. 100 years. That's a good run, man. Congrats to the Lincoln. Not done yet. No. No, we got to keep them going for another 100 more. This next song is an older one too. And it's a little bit of a it's actually like one of my favorite songs to play even after all this time. It's called The Storm. I hope you like it. The storm is raging now. My ship is sinking out of sight. I'll fight the dark tonight. My crew is running now. We lost the war and we lost the fight. And I'll fight this hard tonight. And I know that the skies, they are so blue. I know I've been thinking about something new. And I know I've been thinking about running away. Would you run with me? Should I stay? So heed my warning now. Don't trust the soldier on the side, 'cause he lied harm tonight. My rope is fraying now, like my patience, like my pride. And I'll hide dark tonight. And I know that the skies, they are so blue. And I know I've been thinking about something new. And I know I've been thinking about running away. Would you run with me? Should I stay? And I know that the skies, they are so blue. And I know I've been thinking about something new. And I know I've been thinking about running away. Would you run with me? Should I stay? Would you run with me? Or should I stay? Heck yeah. Well, thanks to everyone for coming out, for braving the weather tonight, for making the drive. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it actually is raining very hard outside, so I'm glad that nobody had to actually drive out to this gig, except us. But who cares about the help, right? We're just the hired help. Nobody cares about us. Except you guys, because you tuned in and showed up from home, and that is super awesome. Honestly, I'm just really glad to have an excuse to play my guitar somewhere that's not my couch, if I'm being 100% honest. And what a beautiful excuse this is. The Lincoln Theater is amazing. To tell a quick story, because there's nobody here to stop me, actually the Lincoln Theater stage is one of the first stages I ever performed on. Back in the day, in my community theater days. A lot of people don't know this about me. Well, okay, a lot of people know this about me, but not everybody knows this about me, that when I was a teenager, I actually never ever played music in front of people because I had horrible, debilitating stage fright, and I couldn't even comprehend making any intentional noise come out of my mouth if I was in front of people. So a friend of mine said, do community theater. It's super laid back and those people are really nice. And I did. I auditioned for a tag production of something. I don't even know what it was now. And ended up in the chorus and got to perform on the Lincoln Theater stage for my first ever. And that was really fun. So, thanks to the Lincoln and thanks to TAG and thanks to local community organizations for helping people beat their stage fright and go on to make music for years to come. So the next song that I'm going to play is also a new one. This is a little bit of a weird one that I wrote. I was inspired by an episode of Unsolved Mysteries about the Belvedere Hotel. And if you haven't seen that show or don't know what I'm talking about, I hope this song at least inspires you to go watch that episode of Unsolved Mysteries because it's a really good one. But anyway, this song is called The Belvedere Hotel. She was built to be grand, not just any hotel. She sits on that hill, silent and still, casting her spell. Say that she's cursed, or maybe just cruel. But what happened here, we only can fear, was her crowning jewel. Oh, what happened here at the Belvedere Hotel? Say was sad, maybe found pain. One thing's for sure, he fell for 10 floors, and that's where he lay. He wasn't the first, might not be the last. Cave to her will, that house on that hill, consuming her path. Oh, what happened here at the Belvedere Hotel? tell. Yeah. Super weird one. I like the weird ones. The weird ones are fun. That's why I still hang out with this guy. So yeah, I've got like one more song, I guess. And then we're gonna call it. But thank you so much to everybody for tuning in and for hopefully enjoying our set. And especially the new songs. I hope you like the new songs. Let me know which song was your favorite, if you had a favorite. And it may end up on an album in the near future. Who knows? Hey, it looks like we got Jean from Anacortes, Matt from Mount Vernon, and James and Kathy from Bellingham, who have donated so far. So thank you guys for doing that. That's super nice. I know we certainly appreciate it. I know the Lincoln staff appreciates it because they're working their buns off. We're just standing up here monkeying around. They're doing the real work, you know. I mean, hey. So we certainly appreciate it. This next song is another brand new one. This one also is a little bit autobiographical. I don't know, there's something about, being home all the time that just makes you think a lot about, like, your life and all the decisions that, like, led you to where you're at. Or maybe that's just me and I'm... maybe I'm alone in that, but that's where my head's been at. And just thinking a lot about all the stories that make up the places we call home and who we are. And good catch. He's just keeping me honest. But this song is a little bit autobiographical, and it's called The Apple. For now, anyway, it's called The Apple. It could change, I don't know. My father's mistake. I've still got his last name, but I'll give that away. And the banner of my mother, her mother before, be buried beside me. Hangs at my door. This old tree is part of me, and I will grow stronger than he said I'd be. Had to trim back his branches to find the light. These roots are planted deeply, but I'll try with all my might. This old tree shaped him, and it won't define me. We moved to a small town on the West Coast Highway. He lighted up the whole room and then black out my day. I just spend my days dreaming, my head in the clouds. Mama said, make your own way and keep your feet on the ground. He said off on my own. I'm building my own nest, and these branches are strong. And this old tree is part of me. And I will grow stronger than he said I'd be. Had to trim back his branches to find the light. His roots are planted deeply, but I'll try with all my might. This old tree shaped him, but it won't define me. This old tree shaped him, but it won't define me. All right, well, that'll be all for us. All for now. For now. But definitely make sure to follow the Lincoln Theater. Follow me, if you can, on social media at Brittany Collins Band. And donate if you can. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thanks to the Lincoln staff for setting everything up and adapting to protocols and keeping us safe and healthy. And thanks to Dylan for joining me tonight. So, yeah. Have a good night, everybody.